thank the whole nerd community for voting me the biggest nerd. I am a huge nerd. I love Star Wars. I love Marvel. I'd like to thank them personally because I watch an overwhelming amount of Star Wars. I watch an overwhelming amount of Marvel stuff. I'd like to thank them because without that, I wouldn't be voted the biggest nerd. I love fantasy stuff, and I enjoy watching some fantasy stuff now. Sword fighting and stuff like that, man, that stuff is interesting. I also really enjoy Marvel shows because without Marvel, I don't think I'd be voted up the biggest nerd. I mean, I'm just the biggest nerd because I enjoy so much Marvel. I watch Marvel, I read Marvel, I even look at some explanations of Marvel. I just really enjoy Marvel stuff. I enjoy the characters, I enjoy the genre, I enjoy everything about it. I also enjoy Star Wars, being a sci-fi. I love sci-fi, especially with its lightsabers and Star Wars. I even own some lightsabers because who doesn't? I mean, I would, but that's because I'm the biggest nerd. I'd like to thank my parents for growing me to be the biggest nerd. I also like to thank just the entire nerd community for making me the biggest nerd. I love being a nerd. It's just enjoyable. Now, I love doing math too. Math is one of my favorite things to do. I enjoy math. I'm good at math, and I relatively enjoy math. If it wasn't for math, I don't think I'd be such a big nerd. I enjoy genuinely doing math problems a lot. I've passed almost every math class that I've ever taken with an A because I just genuinely enjoy doing math problems in my head. I also like to think, D&D. D&D exists, and I've made multiple friends through D&D. I also love it because it's fantasy. I love doing fantasy because magic is cool. And my friends also make more fun. I also like my Xbox because my Xbox allows me to play a bunch of games that are also fantasy and a bunch of other things. Now, if it wasn't for my Xbox, I don't think I'd be such a nerd because I enjoy playing games all night. Now, a lot of my time is spent playing games. I'll admit it. I spent too much time playing games because I just genuinely, deeply enjoy playing games. And now, also, as Star Wars games. So I get to play Star Wars games. I get to enjoy Star Wars. So again, I'd like to thank all of you for voting me the biggest nerd. Without you all, I wouldn't be voted up here because I'm such a big nerd. Thank you.